Rocky, a fun matchup this weekend. You guys taking on Sioux Falls. I would imagine all eyes in the USHL will be on both the Stampede and the Stars this weekend. Tell me about your excitement for these two matchups.
It's always exciting when you play a great team like them, and they've had a lot of success this year. They've got a lot of talented players. They've got good coaching, and they're certainly going to present some unique challenges for us that we need to be prepared for. But you get the home and home. You get the great crowd here on Friday. You get the great crowd there on Saturday. I don't know what more you can ask for.
What are some things you guys are focusing in on to try and pick up the 2 wins this weekend against them?
It's all about what we do, and that's no disrespect to our opponent, obviously, but we need to focus on our process. We need to play the way that we want to play, and we want to establish our pace and our identity very early on in the game, and they're going to be trying to do the same thing. So, it's who's going to win the neutral zone, who's going to win the puck possession battle, who's going to win the special teams. That's going to be the team that probably comes out on top.
The depth for you guys has been superb over the course of this winning streak in the last few weeks as a whole. Talk to me about that, how it feels like in recent weeks, even if you've had to tweak things a little bit, you've still gotten the results you've wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the guys that are in and out at times, or the guys that are in complementary roles, have been vital to our success. I mean, they were the reason we won the game on Friday night. You saw the success of that line. Everybody had 3 points. Everybody had a goal. Well, talk about a great output from those 3 guys. But it's come from different sources night in and night out. It's not the usual suspects all the time. Certainly, Jack's leading the way from a scoring production, but there's guys nipping at his heels, and guys like Gio with 17 goals, and Dashel has had a great second half. He's got almost 2 points a game in his last 10 or 11 games. So those guys are having a lot of success, and so it's hard to manage us because the scoring can come from anywhere.
And how nice was that last weekend where that top line, the only scoring for them really was on the power play. Nothing 5-on-5 or they got one in the back of the net. You still walk away with 2 capable victories. Yeah,
and that goes to show you that anybody's capable of putting pucks in the net. Anybody's capable of being a threat, and that's a hard matchup for any opponent in this league.
Defensively last week, you had some really good moments. Griffin Brown with the fight in the big moment, and Ethan Weber getting 2 goals. Let's start with Weber. How big was that for him to get those 2 goals? It's not necessarily known as a goal scorer, but nice for him to get the spotlight.
Well, I've always known that offensive output is in there, right? It's just a matter of the process of development for him, and you're starting to see that offensive attack start to come more frequently. He had a big night in Dubuque a couple weekends ago. He has another big one this past weekend, and he's more confident with the puck. He's joining the rush more, and so he's getting a lot more offensive opportunities.
That fight last week coming at a big time when Griffin Brown had that. Tell me about what you like to see him drop the gloves there.
Well, it's about defending your teammate. That was a really dirty hit. I thought that it probably should have been more than one game suspension. It was very dangerous. The point of contact with his head is the wall, and so Griffin doesn't hesitate. He jumps in and he goes to defend his teammate, and I think that's what our guys need to see, that we're a family here and we have each other's back no matter what.
Great crowds recently at the Icebox, pretty much since the turn of the calendar year into 2025. How big do you need the crowd to come through again Friday?
We need them every night. We need as much support as we can get. It's hard to win in this league, period, but certainly when you have the advantage of home ice and your fans there, it's massive. And so, the more people we can have out here supporting our team, the better.